and EPA citations, along with some other regulatory actions from other agencies, legal cases, and criminal activity. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Proposed fines are exactly that, and they are often litigated, reduced, or vacated. We use available public records, news accounts, and press releases. We cannot warranty or guarantee the details of any of the stories we share, since we are not directly involved with these stories, at least not most of the time. Enjoy the show.
This show is brought to you by Safety FM.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to Safety Wars. Oh yeah, we are here. Maybe we are not. Hold on. Yes, we are here from the border of liberty and prosperity and the highway to the north. Wow, for some reason I cannot hear in the earphones, but that's okay. You know, I used to look at a lot of these broadcasters, right? It could have been on radio, it could have been on TV, it could have been anywhere, right? Where, no, hey, they screwed up on something. They screwed up here. They screwed up. Even, you know, the great broadcasters on this network, sometimes there's an audio issue or what have you. And as you get experienced in here, you figure out, oh, wow. Same thing happened to me. So it happens to them. It happens to me. Yeah, no, whatever. Anyway, welcome to Safety Wars for Wednesday, May 21st. 2025. I hope you enjoyed the discussion on this book last night. Safety in My Opinion by Dr. J. Allen. You want to go over to Amazon and check it out. Right? It's on audio. It's on Kindle. It's on hard copy. I recommend the hard copy. Always recommend the hard copy. Don't tell my wife. Right? She's like, books. When we first when we moved into our first house, she was like, "How many books do you have?" I got a lot, because we had a library. Our first, the previous owners set up an actual library. That was very popular in that neighborhood. Every house has like a library, like an old-fashioned study in there. And no, that's what why should I be any different? Well, then there she says, "Did you actually read all these books?" I said, "Yes." And she said, "No wonder why you have these covers." And this is way before Safety Wars, right? So I'm here to share that information with you. I'm here to educate. I'm here to do a lot of things here with you. And that's one of them. Now, the other thing, right? Let me clear up something. I was wrong on some numbers last night. So I didn't. It's like $38 an hour, the average, not 28, 38. The wage I was contacted by, or whatever. Yeah, I make mistakes on that, but I'm coming right out to tell you, I made a boo boo, and what else is going on? A lot of stuff, right? So I want to make sure nobody misunderstood what I said last or misconstrued it. I am not going out there and saying it's okay and morally acceptable for people to do X, Y, and Z, put things online, go on, right, these platforms and do charge things for doing what some would call immoral and everything else. I'm not here to judge people. I'm not the judge. I'm not God. Right? I'm just a guy on the radio. But you have to understand the context. Desperate times, people do desperate things. The way it is. People live in communities. It's like I always have this issue. Right? I'm pretty well traveled because of my career here. Been all over the world. I've been in not all over the world, but all over the country. Right? I've been to Europe a couple of times. I've been, and I'm and Eastern Europe, Western Europe, right? I have relatives overseas that work with foreign companies and everything else. People do not have all the opportunities that we have, right? And when we deal with a lot of these Northeastern people, and sometimes it's Southwestern, like LA, Northeastern, and they assume they're great and the whole rest of the nation that's flyover country, where they don't know any better. They're hicks. Yeah, I've heard that. Hicks. They're, you know, they don't know what's going on. They're uneducated, blah blah blah. Rednecks, every name in the book. All right, fair enough. They don't have a lot of the opportunities that we have in the Northeast. Education systems falling apart, not offered. I mean, I hear horror stories all the time, but that does not deprive them from basic human rights and dignity and respect. And let's remember something. Right? People in New York City that are interested in paper all the time, right? They're doing there's not a lot of value in there. Who are the people at the tip of the spear? It's the people in middle America. It's the lower income people, the people who make that choice to go into the trades, right? They're the ones that get out of their trade schools making 70, 80, 90 grand a year while you're have 90, 80, 90, $100,000 more in student debt. They have no debt and they're making money. It's a working kind of thing, hands-on thing. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. So they do things on the internet, OnlyFans, right? And there are others where they charge for doing all different types of things. Maybe that's the best they can do. You don't know their situation. You don't know their context. You can't go around condemning people all the time. Same thing in the inner city and back in my day in the 80s. Well, the people in the inner city should stop committing crimes, stealing things, those big things, right? Car theft in the 1980s before we had all the anti-theft devices on. It still happens, right? For different reasons. Well, when that's all that they have, and you have the gangs running the situation and the politicians not enforcing laws, what do you expect to happen? But more gang activity and everything else. If you have people, the authorities not enforcing tax law, what do you think you're going to get more of? People not paying their taxes. No, so the whole thing, all comes down there. And what's the safety related? Well, guess what? Psychological safety. There's all different kinds of safety. Psychological, vehicle safety, financial safety, all different things. So before you go around condemning these folks for doing different things, realize that somebody I can almost guarantee somebody is involved in that stuff, right? And that's a given. Number one. Number two is learn to understand their situation. Maybe that's the best they could do, they feel. Maybe they were taught to do that. Maybe they were taught maybe they're in an exploitation type of situation. Maybe they're kidnapped. That happens. I mean, look at the allegations that are going on in these high profile crimes out there. Epstein being one, right? And the other one is now we have Sean P. Diddy Combs over there in New York on trial. And I tell you what, my prediction, if this is the best they got, guess what? He's done. I'm sorry, if this is the best they got, he's getting acquitted. That's my opinion. I've looked at a little trial. I've listened to other commentators out. So learn to be so judgmental is my point on all this stuff. So let's go to commercial, and that's part of what this is. Look, your perceptions. Ask better questions. That's what that's a running thing. Ask better questions. Let's go, and we're going to go to commercial break, and then we're going to run into it. By the way, I plan on doing like a little movie like that, a pre-show with music. People don't like that AI music all the time in the show. during the regular show. So we're going to have a pre-show every day with that. And no, as I'm able to. I can't say every day. I can't make promises. Here's a commercial.
Have you listened or watched the Safety War Show? It does stream live on the radio and on the streamer-emers that we have. So if you have not taken a listen to Jim Posel and what the hell he's doing every evening with Safety Wars, I would strongly encourage you to take a view or take a listen, whichever option is available for you, and take a listen to what the hell he has going on. It will take some deep dives and some information that you might be interested in.
In the professional safety community, communication and planning are just a few keys to your program's success. The question many practitioners have is, where do I start? Dr. Jay Allen, the creator of the Safety FM platform and host of the Rated R Safety Show, has built a global foundation to help you along the way. Go to safetyfm.com and listen to some of the industry's best and most involved professionals, including Blaine Hoffman with the Safety Pro, Sam Goodman with the Hop Nerd, Sheldon Primus with the Safety Consultant, Jim Posel with Safety Wars, Emily Elrod with Unapologetically Bold, and many others. As individuals, we can do great things, but as a team, we become amazing. Dial into safetyfm.com today and surround yourself with a powerful force of knowledge and support.
OSHA recordables, catastrophic losses, environmental disasters. You want answers? So do I. This is Jim Posel with Safety Wars.
That's my daddy!
Safety Wars is streaming now. SafetyFM.com.
Need the heat to get me rolling, burning bright like morning's golden. Fuel me up with dreams I'm holding. Spark the air, let's get it going. Oh, oxygen fills my lungs, I'm breathing. Every whisper feels like fleeting. Fire stands with no retreating. Hold me tight, let's chase this feeling. With heat and fuel and air we soar. Flames ignite, can't ask for more. In the night we'll start a war. Dance until our feet are sore. Chemical magic.
And that is Fire Tetrahedron, the Fire Dance by Safety Warrior. Yes, it's always Safety Warrior songs. Anyway, a lot of news today. A couple of things. We're going to get to our main story, which is Patterson
Hazards near, but Jim is here, clearing storms, making it clear. Safety's more than just a gear, it's our anthem, loud and sincere.